Hello, Granite Knight. Hope you're doing well. I will just edit in YouTube that opening to the proper spot, but I will admit failure. I was testing something, I forgot to leave it on the right screen, and I forgot to reset the countdown. And I messed up the test, so that was a triple fail. But hopefully going forward, I could get that automated ad right at the beginning, so that way when people actually start to join, where there's that like 2-minute delay before most people join, it will load in without any ads. So I think I learned what I did wrong, and it was really stupid. I just didn't count the number of zeros correctly, and I'm like, oh, I'm running the ad before the stream starts. This makes so much more sense now. So anyway, that was my fail of the day. Starting off strong, triple fail. Oh, it's just stretching a little bit. Hope you're doing well, Granite Knight. You saw the pink message. Oh, you saw my message at the beginning of the stream. That's good. I had to clear it, unfortunately, because I forgot to restart the timer. But I guess I'll repost what it said. There we go. So that way people on YouTube know what Granite Knight is talking about. But I want to talk a little bit before we begin today's stream. So that timer is not accurate. We've been waiting a bit longer than that. Let's go ahead and chat for a little bit. So today's going to be a viewer request stream. I think right now the vote options are this game, Hades, and I might even throw in another one for free. Potential vote. Seems to be working. Always a good sign. There we go. That's the proper vote list. So I've updated the vote rules to also list out the potential vote options. That way people want to see what I'm considering in the next hour and a half. We could take a look at the list. Right now it's Hades, and I'm going to say Circle of the Moon, Magician, any percent. I was practicing that yesterday, and it was actually kind of fun. Although getting the first trick is pretty hard. But I'm willing to give it a shot on stream. I might use safety saves. Otherwise, going for a completed run, that might take a while. But actually beating the game, sub-hour if I'm allowed a safety save. 100%. And by safety save, I mean a save state in the advanced collection. That way I don't have to redo one of the tricks again. So anyway, it's having fun with that. So with that out of the way, I guess the only other thing I want to say in regards to Shadow Hearts is that I don't know. I'm still kind of torn about the arena. I might showcase the arena, what it feels like at the level we're at now, with the expectation that we are 100% not going to beat this arena first try. I do not believe. I am a non-believer. The enemies in the optional arena coming up, not immediately in this session, but very soon, is just such a big difficulty spike. To give you an idea, most online guides are like, you need to be at least level 25. We're gonna like barely be level 15, I think, when we get there, because we have not been grinding at all. So it's kind of brutal to go into, but I'll show it just once. Who knows? We can laugh and cry together at how close I can get with my very underleveled party. But anyway, chat, I think that's enough of the prelude. Let's jump into the game itself. Make sure I press the right one. Please tell me this is the right one. That is the right one. I did it, chat. You should feel proud. So I have my notes open. And I am really torn if I want to get this pocket watch or not. I was looking through the items that drop throughout the game, and this is the only other way to get the stopwatch other than one other opportunity the entire rest of the game. The stopwatch is very useful. I would prefer to have one for a later lottery, because there's actually a lottery apparently that will hide the lottery zones of success. So it would be nice if I would pass that lottery. It's, again, not mandatory, but it would be nice. So I'm thinking we'll try one time to get the stopwatch. And then, honestly, I might even skip the next one. So I was thinking what the alternative is. I don't really need an item from the upcoming lottery member. I just need to make sure to talk to them, I believe. I don't think I actually have to gamble with them. I was trying to confirm that before the stream. I can't really tell. Unfortunately, it's like the guides are really vague online. I wish there was like one more unified guide. That way I could correct my notes. But honestly, I can't see if you actually have to play with all of them to get it. I know at minimum you need to talk to them. So we'll see, Chad. Hopefully we don't have to redo anything. But in the meantime, let's make sure the game is going to pop up. Give it a second. Oh. Is it not going to pop up? Oh, there it goes. Wow, that was possibly the longest delay I've ever seen it go, but whatever. We'll take it as long as it loads, chat, at the end of the day, as long as it loads. So I also did notice that there are a couple things that we need to do. One is I didn't notice in my notes, and I had to actually go back and double check, fortunately, between the streams, of where this treasure was. Because if you recall, we got a hint by delivering fish to Sea Mother that there's a chest. It's not where you think it would be. I think it might even be from this building. It's not actually where the turtle was that we saw before. There we go. So yeah, I'm glad I looked that up again, because I was literally about to go to the turtle pen, and then I looked further in my notes, and I'm like, wait a minute. The turtle pen turns into something else at this point in the game. So yeah, I think you just had to kind of observe that this was like the Turtle Head Inn, or at some point they mention it. Or a Turtle Head restaurant, excuse me. So it's like when they were saying the which, by going 6 steps or 3 steps or whatever from the entrance, or excuse me, not the entrance, from the facing of the turtle, it means from the facing of this building. Can be a little confused. So we're gonna go ahead and pick up this treasure. What a pain in the rear. I agree, Rude Hero. Press X at the right time, 3 times you hit, 3 times or you fail. There we go, nice and easy, first try. And our reward for doing so is... Hey, are you in some shady business by chance? Receive 2,000 cash. Yeah, we're gonna take that safety cash. 100% gonna take that safety cash. This makes up for my bungling earlier with the bandit ring. I actually want to unequip these characters. We're going to be having a lot of party rotations for different reasons, and I'd rather just make sure... I think it's okay to equip her at the moment. I think I need her special defense as high as possible. I think that might be good for now. We're gonna do something like that. Again, like, they're not, like, leaving the party. It's not, like, big spoilers or anything, but just for, like, certain battles, we get subbed in and out in the very near future. It's just easier if I make sure one of the steady party members at least has some gear for that fight. Although I'm still gonna leave some in the open, so I'll just decide when to do it. Okay, so now if we come and talk to this guy again, Man with Turtle says, Hey kid, you want to try playing in this leaf field? 300 per play. There's something we want in here. I don't know how many tries this is gonna take. I'm hoping not many. If it does take a lot, I'm gonna reset. Sure, we'll listen to explanation once. It gives us a hoe. You dig up 3 spots. Anything you find is yours, but if you don't find anything, it's tough luck. So there's actually a godlike item here, and this is, again, safety. You don't need this for the upcoming fights. But if something goes horribly wrong, I would like to have a backup. So he's just telling us we could take all the time in the world. We've received a hoe. Now, ideally, in 3 tries or less... Oh, that was way slower than I thought. That's a shame. Ideally, I'm gonna find something called the third key. Keys in this game are the ultimate items, and if we start collecting those now, it's gonna make the end of the game completely free. So any key we get now is gonna save us a lot of time. Got a Terra Leaf. That's not what I want. I'll try twice. If we don't get it in 2 payments, I'm resetting. Okay. Got the Judgment Ring. Not bad. Come on. Give a third key. I'll accept a mist. Got another Terra Leaf. Okay. Not what I want. We're gonna try again. So once we get this item, it's going to be quite insane. If I remember correctly, it basically means that if we do an attack, instead of the attack occurring once, I mean, I'll take a Mana Leaf, honestly, for safety. Like, these aren't bad. As long as I get the third key here, this isn't bad. Instead of just getting actions once per ring cycle, I actually get it 2 additional times, hence the 3 and the 3 key. I am not getting lucky. I don't know if it spawns in a specific area or not. Or if I just botched my only opportunity at it. Oh, I missed it. You know what? I'll give it one more try. I'll give it one more try before resetting. Because again, I need to get Terra Leafs anyway. I don't really care. And the Mana Leaf is not bad. Like, I almost went even with that. But again, I really want this third key. But I have no idea where it's going to be. Interesting, I didn't get the prompt, but I still got the opportunity to attain it. Come on, third key. Alright, again, if it's a Mono Leaf, it's nice, but I don't think I really need those right now. Terra Leaves I think I always need, so I don't really care. It's just less shopping later. Hey Chris, hope you're doing well. Oh no, chat. We're not getting the item. Hope you're doing well, Chris. Alright, I'm gonna reset. I'll be honest with you, I'm just gonna straight up reset. It's now getting too expensive to continue. I really need every drop of gold. RNG is not favoring us today. Honestly, given the start of the playthrough, I should not be surprised that RNG does not like us. We'll try a few attempts at this. If we don't get it now, I'll move on. Like, I'll give it 2 more tries here. If it doesn't work, I'll just take whatever it gives me. Because I don't want to spend, like, more than 20 minutes here. I mean, a third key is really powerful if we could get it right now. But as I said before, it's not necessary for the strategy I have in mind. Hello, Matsky. Hope you're doing well. It hurts the soul. Ooh, barely got that one. Come on, third key. I swear, chat. Worst RNG. Mana Leafs are at least worth it. Like, if I get 2 of those, it's worth it. I missed the last one. But getting Terra Leaves, I think, is literally the lowest tier item it could give you. Defeated by RNG yet again. I missed 1 attempt, but I don't think that really matters. Oops. So yeah, we got the extra money that was hidden in front of the restaurant. We're just using it to try to get a free item here, more or less, because we don't technically pay for it. We just got like 2k to get a few attempts at this. Come on, third key. Ugh. I mean, I'll still take the Mono Leaf, as I said before. It's better than the Terra Leaf, to my knowledge. Come on. Well, a Pure Leaf is still better than Terra Leaf, but not what I wanted. Oh well, chat, we're gonna give up on the third key. Rest in peace, third key. If this isn't it, I don't care. We're moving on. I see why speedrunners don't go for this. I understand now. The RNG is terrible. We tried. But hey, we got a Pure Seed. So in case something goes wrong, that's our backup. It gives 6 sanity. Unless they gave us Pure Leaf. I wasn't fully paying attention. Also, I forgot to look at the Tea of the Healer, by the way. Tea of the Healer. Tea prepared in the manner originating by the healer Shuju. Brewed from sacred leaves, it restores physical and mystical strength when imbibed with a pure heart. So we're going to use this for really tough fights to basically restore the MP of the protagonist while also healing him. So this is kind of a commodity for us. It's one of the better healing items for us. As you can see, it's as strong as a Terra Leaf. Yeah, we got a couple of mana leaves, which isn't bad, as I said before. And having another Pure Leaf or a Pure Seed is just kind of safety strats. Now, what's interesting about the Seal of Life and Seal of Aura, which we can take a look at right now. Small objective art found in the Tome of the Great Adventurer Amlas after his death that is said to increase the user's maximum physical strength. We can actually use this item in combat, and if we manage to get the red, instead of getting the +3 from max health, we could get +5. So ideally, we would just use these in combat, but I haven't decided when we should do it. I don't want to do it during a boss fight, most definitely. We have the Seal of Aura, metal sculpture inlaid with a mysterious plant, excavated from the holy ground of the Warlocks, the mountain peak Dosia, raises maximum mystical strength. You know what, chat? I'm feeling a little... feeling like we could give if this RNG failed, we could give another kind of RNG a whirl in a little bit. Just thinking about one thing. How many lottery tickets do I have right now? I have 2. Okay, that's more than I need. Okay, we're gonna go get that pocket watch, because that's gonna help for one specific encounter later. Again, these are not mandatory, I would say, but because I'm trying to do things as early as possible, I probably should get that pocket watch. Hopefully everybody in the chat is doing well. Hopefully you did not get any preload ads. This is the guy I want to talk to. In our original playthrough, we missed this character because he's only here in the morning. And by the way, lottery member number 14 is yet another missable lottery member. So if you miss any of the first like 7 or 8, you're done. You can't get what you are supposed to get at the very end of the game. So ideally, I will not miss talking to any of them, or I'm going to feel very sad. So we could go for another Tea of the Healer. As I said before, that's probably one of the most powerful healing items we can ask for during the first half of the game. But I'm going to go for Pocket Watch. Might have been too soon. Oh, no. Perfect. So yeah, as I said before, Pocket Watch, there's only one other opportunity to get it, and we will not see that until, I think, around the time we get the final party member, which is way too late for something I want to show off. Pocket Watch, as a reminder, renders judgment ring abnormalities invalid. I don't think it gives any stats. Let's take a look at its description. Favorite pocket watch of the British warlock McNabb who perform many magic experiments concerning time. It cancels out all effects on the Judgment Ring. So if at any point we decide to... Tales of Destiny tier item nonsense? I mean, sort of. I'm not going to say no to that. But this is going to help us land the ring stuff that I was trying to attempt before, only we don't suffer the downside of having our attacks miss constantly. So I'm just looking slightly further ahead of my notes. I don't think I'm going to be using it just now. So right now it doesn't have any impact on us whatsoever. I could just give it to one of the other characters arbitrarily. But I think we'll save our results. I think I'm good with this. So unfortunately we did not get a third key. We will get to see a 7th key at some point very soon actually. And you get to see how absolutely stupid broken that is. And yes, chat, we will use that to absolutely defeat the final boss. We might even, like, 3-shot the boss, as in, like, 3 character actions and the boss is over. But we're going to be collecting as many of those as we can. Oh, here's the Silent Peddler. So we've had 883 steps. I might take a Terra Extract. I'm trying to remember what this does. Fully restores HP. Oh. Chat. Actually, if we're talking about top tier items, we might just hold on to that. That's going to be our little safety precaution. We're going to have a lot of opportunities to build up steps. And now that we have the lottery, there is something we could do to get more steps later on in the game for people that watch me play the first time. So we do not need to worry about getting, what was it, 9,999 steps. We do not have to arbitrarily walk in dungeons. There's actually an easier way to get it, as I found out recently. Old man with bad back says, I wonder if Lily's soul will ever be at peace. I still think about her whenever I see the sea. Oh man, that chin, chat. Hey, the boss told me all about you. You ready to leave? No, not yet. Just give me a holler when you're ready. Sure thing, Dogi. Let's talk to Alluring Spy. Aren't we done yet? Let's go. That's fine. Let's go ahead then. I think we talked to everybody we can. Let's push off. Hey Kirk, hope you're doing well. I'm actually not going to save on this screen. We're just gonna proceed. Although before we proceed... No, I'm not allowed to change Alluring Spy's equipment yet. Okay, not a big deal. We'll wait. Let's go to the smuggler's boat. Uh-oh. Flat on our face. Always a good sign. Are you alright? Be careful, Corio support. Its chin doesn't weigh the boat down and sink it. I was gonna say, when he goes to anchor, he just leans over, tips his head. They're like, we're here now. Reed Hero's reply to the earlier question is no. But you seem a little better than before. At least you could talk now. I guess. Oh god, this isn't right. Do boats always walk like this? Why don't you try going out on the deck? Fresh air might do you some good. Yeah, maybe I'll try that. Maybe I better come with you. You still look pretty shaky. No, I'll be fine. I love our walk animation, chat. This is how I feel. The embodiment right there. Speaking of which, make a separate save. Yeah, I was gonna say, I actually don't get seasickness, which is interesting because I get motion sick. Save over this one for now. I don't really understand the difference between like having one and not the other. You know what, chat? We did fight enough wind monsters to potentially get a new summon. A new form. I will probably not use this in the upcoming fight, but we might as well get it since we're here. To seal the grave, a soul glows with an eerie light, as if the soul of a new creature was born. Fight the fusion monster. We'll say, alright, let's go. So, as usual, we're just gonna Raging Tiger this out of existence. I could have waited until we got more Malice, but I figure since we're gonna pause here, it's fine. This thing's legs are just so weird. Was it raising its agility? Interesting. Missed the final hit. It'd be funny if it still died, though. Hopefully that won't cost us. We've already done a little over 150 damage. What's using a spell? We might have to actually heal ourselves. Yeah, that did a lot of damage. Oh, I was trying to go for the perfect for more heals. Oh well, I tried. Nice. Uh-oh. I don't want to get in this attack loop with the enemy. Well, we're gonna have to heal again, chat. There we go, got the perfect. As long as it doesn't do 90 something, I guess we should be fine. Yeah, that's fine. Again, hopefully it dies in this combo. It did, okay. So it kind of wasted MP there, if I knew the health of it. I didn't actually write that down. Oops. That's okay, we'll get Soul of Tornado. Feeling a jealousy boils within you. You receive the Soul of Tornado. Take a look at what that does more specifically. Lesser Spirit of Wind. So, not really great defenses, but you can see it has fairly high physical and special evade. That's not too bad. You'd take a look at it. We'll rotate it slowly as I read the description. Lesser Spirit formed from Harmonixer's Unbound Spirit and a Thunderbird. Wields the power of the winds. It has Dancing Breeze, which cures status ailments, which I think is the first time we've gotten status cures of any kind. Falcon raises target's agility, and finally Wind Shear, slash the target with a blade of wind. So, I'm a little fuzzy as to what agility does in this game. I'm gonna have to look it up, but we'll see how it goes. Also, chat, I forgot to correct at the start of the video, but I'll correct it now. I think I made a reference to the title screen logo looking familiar, and for some reason my brain was trying to think of, I think it was Keeper of the Crypt, but then that wasn't even the right show, because I got confused. I was actually thinking of Erie, Indiana. That's where I saw that font. Anyway, just wanted to correct that. I wrote that down to talk about it at some point, so I figured while we're heading back here, I might as well mention it. It's very 90s of them. Or Tales from the Crypt. Might be Tales from the Crypt, technically. It's weird because there's a character called the Crypt Keeper. That's fine. Girl in Danger says, I never thought Rude Hero to be the seasick type. Anyway, Quack Oracle and Loring Spire are both up on the deck. We're just gonna look around for some items. There's actually another lottery ticket here, crazy enough. And a Rosewood Bracelet, which always helps. It is nice to have more status immunities, so I'm glad we picked that up. For now, all we could do is just crawl up to the surface. Girl in Danger possesses extraordinary powers. She would make an excellent research subject. The young man, who calls himself Rude Hero, also wields unusual forces. In the future, our country must... What about my future? Ugh. Hey, what are you doing there? It's not polite to try to find out a lady's secrets, sonny boy. Why can't Rude Hero always have this walk animation? I wish that was the standard walk animation, then you just run as normal. Because, ugh. What's with the memo? What's it say? What? Oh, you mean this? This whole thing. It's just my diary. I thought I'd better write down each and every detail of this exciting adventure. Good idea, no? I couldn't care less. Ugh. Ew, gross. Don't you dare throw up. Ugh, gulp. Ew, gross. Don't swallow it. Ugh, I'm done for. How filthy. How disgusting. Go lie down or something. Shoo. Shoo. So chat, our run is disabled. This is as fast as we go. It's curious. Are we allowed to interact with the door at all? Why's this locked? What are they up to in there? Oh, hopefully I didn't accidentally advance the plot. I'm never sure with this game. It's actually possible to miss a lot of dialogue. Unfortunately, I think we did miss dialogue in the beginning, because there's like very limited triggers. So we might have missed out an opportunity to talk with Quack Oracle. Kind of a shame. It's gotten quite foggy. Yes, but not to worry. The boat is sailing smoothly. You know, I didn't think we'd actually have it this easy. You're incredible, Lieutenant Colonel Kawashima. They really think we're on their... Oh, excuse me, let's try this again. They really think we're their own personal couriers. So, from Shanghai, all we have to do is get them on the special charter and rush them off to Japan. I think that's the most excited Dogi voice has been in a while, chat. We can't let our guard down. These people butchered the soldiers on the Trans-Siberian Express. Yes, well, I heard about that incident too, but... I can't imagine the girl could be capable of such a thing. She seems so sweet. I mean, just look at how she takes care of the young man who's been sick ever since we left port. Could have been him. That rude hero that did the butchering. Hato? Yes? I wanted to see for myself. I wanted to see the girl and her friends with my own eyes. I assume you've heard about the old man in Shanghai who continues to plot against our army? Yes, I don't know the details, but Dewey seems to be a warlock with the powers of an adept. Correct. Thanks to him, we're having great difficulty gaining any measure of power in Shanghai. He's a sharp old scoundrel, that Dewey. They say he tried the ultimate Taoist magic 15 years ago, was about to blow Japan to bits. Really? Oh, game, you okay there? Struggled a little bit there. That animation was too intense, apparently. Who knows? It could just be an exaggeration, something my father let slip when he was drunk. Apparently, a colonel in Black Ops was just barely able to stop Dewey's ritual at the last moment. I had no idea. Okay, now that's a line that definitely suits the Dogi voice. I don't know how much of it is true, but I think that at least some part of it really happened. The bloated desk jockeys we take orders from don't have a clue about the size of this country. They even care less about the teeming varieties of people and the ways of thinking here. Trincado shit takes a lot out of the game. It is a lot of pixels, chat. This utopia we're pushing, something more than a dirty trick shrouded in a cute name. Even I might be just another cog in the wheel of the scheme, helping it move ever onward. The people here are victims of politics. All they really want to do is get on with their lives. It's no surprise this land would produce a warlock like Dewey. At least he makes things interesting. Lieutenant Colonel, what do you think the connection between Dewey and Girl in Danger is? Forgive me for going on and on. It's just boring talk. Not at all, ma'am. I always like to hear your thoughts, Lieutenant Colonel. You're a funny fellow, aren't you? Fine, let's get back to the subject at hand. Been tracking Dewey down for some time. Eventually I learned of the girl he was so desperate to catch. Is this Girl in Danger? Yes, she has unique spiritual power. Even Suji met his death when he encountered her. Dewey will stop at nothing to get her. If used properly, she'll be an asset to the Shanghai offensive. I wish to find out whether she will be a help or a hindrance to Japan's invasion of the mainland. I know, Kawashima is like 5 steps ahead of us with chess chat. I think we talked about this in the first playthrough, but man, how many steps ahead she's thinking? She's, you know, we're sitting here, we're barely playing checkers, she's playing 40 chess. It's not even fair, chat. Shanghai offensive? So the Japanese army can take the mainland? Is that your real motivation, Lieutenant Colonel? Ugh, I can't hear them. What are they babbling about? Okay, good. They'll get an opportunity for more dialogue. You've received Witch's Broth. Another really easily missed item. Let's take a look at what that does. Restores 50 MP and 3 sanity. Ooh, that's a good backup item for us later. A brew of secret black magic ingredients. Every mouthful brings an ever-changing series of flavors. It restores mystical and mental strength. Nice. We've got a nice amount of sanity recoveries. I like how there's just this green trail leading to the trapdoor, and we can just choose to ignore it. I love it. Let's just ignore it, chat. It's fine. I'm sure it won't hurt us. The sun's gone down and the fog's rolling in. Ugh. It's with the scalp pops. Don't tell me you're throwing up from the seasickness. Ugh. That would be you, if I'm not mistaken. Say, kid, are you feeling better now? What do you make of this unearthly aura? It seems to rise from the sea and permeate the boat. I mean, like, do you not... Are we the only people that see the green trail? Okay, that's fine. Unearthly aura? Oh, sorry, buddy. I'm dealing with some pretty earthly problems right now. Hey, watch it, will you? Do not soil my robes. Damn, now I'm just dry heaving. Aren't we in Shanghai yet? How much longer will it take? We should be there by a little after noon tomorrow. What? I won't last that long, pal. Hey, kid, if you're gonna kick the bucket, do it over there, will you? Some help you are. You've at least brought some medicine for this kind of thing. Ugh. You and Miss Spy Genius are big meanies. Girl in Danger's the only one who cares about me. What were we, like 12 when we made that comment? So interestingly, if I hit the interact button, I don't have anything to say about it. Okay, I could look at the trapdoor. What does he have to say if I look at the railing? Anything? Huh. Okay, so the only thing we can interact with is the trapdoor. Let's go ahead and interact with it. Seems to be a live well for storing the catch. Oh, okay, that's all we're gonna do. We're just gonna walk away from the green slime trails. Spy Genius is their other name, apparently. Alluring Spy Genius. I think that would have fit. The door to the wheelhouse is locked from the inside. Okay, so we can't interact with that anymore. Let's try talking to her one time, see if she has anything new to say. Isn't it kinda chilly? It seems to have gotten cold all of a sudden. I'm sure it's fine. We're just gonna go rest. Oh, game, you okay there? Oh. It does not like rendering the slow-mo effect, apparently. Rude Hero, are you okay? You didn't come back. I was getting worried. Yeah, I'm fine. I learned just how kind you are, girl in danger. How cold the rest of the world is. What a line. Phew. Crack Oracle and Alluring Spy say there's something wrong outside, but what could it possibly be? Oh no, chat. What could it possibly be? Speaking of there being something wrong, Rude Hero, your disposition has changed since I first met you. I like the feel-good piano playing. Chat saying nice line and such a drama queen, respectively. Anyway, we're having a happy moment on the ship. Sure, everything will be fine. It seems like you're changing more and more all the time. Maybe it has something to do with your powers. I'm worried about you. It's like there's a dark shadow hanging over you. It's getting stronger. I'd almost say there's a... Let's see. I guess you could say he has a shadow heart. Is that what she's trying to say, chat? Oh, well, yeah, my powers have just gone a little wild since I met up with you. Now I'm confused with more spirits. But hey, I say things are fine just the way they are. The way they are? I haven't any headaches lately. No mystery voice either. Must be doing something right. You're right about the voice wanting to tell me something. If what that voice says is true, then I want to know whose voice it is. I've decided to protect you at all costs. So, I'm fine with things the way they are. Yes, exactly, chat. Rude hero. But you know... Yes? If I were to get devoured by the spirits inside of me that I've fused with, if they take over and I'm not myself anymore, you've got to kill me, girl in danger. No hesitation. I love the talk of killing your teammate while this music is playing. Like, total clash. I love it, chat. Oh, come on, that's not funny. Yeah, you're right. She'll never kill him. Her stats are terrible. It's no joke. Don't worry, you won't lose to those monsters, so it won't happen. I believe in you. Oh no, chat, the power of friendship is beginning. It's all over for us now. Hey, you two, something's going on. Oh, she flew down those stairs. Oopsie, did I come at a bad time? Am I in the way, perhaps? What is it already? What's going on? Something big. You two had better come outside. Let's go. Oh, we don't have the ability to change equipment on our party members. That's a shame. You know what? We'll do a safety save here. This fight can be kind of annoying. I'd like to not redo a whole lot of dialogue there, if possible. Well, yeah, definitely was not a good wingman for us in that scenario. Speaking of which... Yeah, you might want to inspect this room the first time you're here. And the reason is, chat, is there's another lottery ticket. Yeah, it is very easy to miss the lottery tickets. I think I counted there were either 20... I'll double check the count. I didn't actually write it down, but I think it's 21 or 23 total lottery tickets in the game. So far, I believe we've only missed one, which was the turtle catch. And that's it. So we just need to hold on to 16. Well, technically, we only need to hold on to 15. I take that back. But we used one already, so that's fine. The one thing I want to be really careful about here is that, crazy enough, chat, there's actually a lottery member here. And I need to make sure that before we get to a certain point, we activate what we need to do. Yeah, we missed a lotto. It's not the end of the world, though. What's up? The boat's turning circles in the same place over and over. Turning circles? Yes, there's nothing wrong with the motor, but for some reason the boat won't move forward. It's as if the boat was being held by something underwater. Haunted voice says, "You should die." Yeah, there's another lottery member on board here. It's totally crazy. It's so easy to miss. Yeah, that's why getting all the lottery members talked to and also used so you could see their items is very difficult, I would say, in a blind playthrough. It is so easy to skip them by accident. What was that voice? It's Lily. Lily? What is that? Here it comes! Die! Let the stinking salt water fill your lungs and die! The mindless fish will pluck and poke at your rotting corpse and your bulging eyeballs! Here she comes, kid. So this is what she was raising the hairs on the... Oh, excuse me. So this was what was raising the hairs on the back of my neck. You two better take cover. This monster's likely to give us some real trouble. Oh, all right. Ugh! Dogi's running away. actually, chat, I already made a mistake. If you could believe it. I think I actually need to reset. Unless we're allowed to not do anything right here. Hopefully we're allowed to go back. I'll double check. Tee, so nice you remembered. I've been waiting for you. Yeah, as I said, it's really easy to miss items, but more importantly, I want to make sure we use a shop. I think we might be okay. I forget. Girl in Danger says, Lily, please, tell us what you want us to do. What can we do so that your soul may rest in peace? What do you want from us? Oops, she's teleporting around, slowing the game down. Taste my suffering and die! That's what I want! My friends are coming to greet you! Damn, she still hasn't moved on yet? Oh, sorry. Realized it was Sea Mother's voice. Oh, Tena. Azai Shifu Matsugyaku. Antaina. You. Master Quack Oracle. When did you get here, Sea Mother? You must have masked your presence. You think you can suppress my spirit with your feeble power? Yeah! Die! Ugh. Oh, Sea Mother got smoked, chat. Sea Mother? Lily, I will save your soul. You will not be made to suffer anymore. Now calm your spirit. The green goop was from Sea Mother? I'm not really sure. I feel like it'll bring it up again. But she did sneak on board. Silence! Oh, game, you feeling okay there? Oh, it's trying to load in the lightning effect. It does not like drawing the water and doing the lightning effect. I promise you, in the source system, it does not lag like that. But just because we're doing it this way, it's gonna lag. Ugh! Sea Mama! Lily, stop this! Silence, I kill you? Something like that, Matsuki. Seems like it was from her when she slooped onto the boat. Oh no. Oh, Tena. Oh, Tena. Aize. Shifu. The pain. Creatures at the deep attack. Drag those fools to the bottom of the ocean. She's run away. Couldn't stand up to the Sea Mother's incantations, I suppose. Are you alright, Sea Mother? Why on earth did you do that? Give me Master Quack Oracle. I just wanted to send Lily off to Nirvana. That was an old-fashioned exorcism you performed just now, yes? Here, let me lend a hand. If it's all the same, why don't we place seals all over the boat to help Lily's spirit settle down? Master Quack Oracle, are you sure? If we tell Sea Mama to be silent, we need more of her stories. I know. I wish she could be a permanent party member. You know what, chat? If this was like a Persona game, I wish she was the team navigator. She just goes on and on. Like, we're like, Sea Mama, we just need like the lowdown on what the enemy weakness is, and she just schloops for like 5 minutes. It's gonna be amazing, chat. Just think of the possibilities. Think nothing of it. At this rate, the ship's going nowhere for the time being. Well, let's get to it then. Hey kid, I'm gonna put up a seal here. Help Sea Mother rest until I'm done. I imagine the monsters will be attacking, so I'll need you to buy me some time too. Okay, you got it. Okay, we'll make another save after this, just in case I missed something. Thank you. I feel better now. To Nirvana, at least show us some tunes to listen to. I was gonna say, I have a feeling Yuri's kind of a Smells Like Teen Spirit fan. Luring Spy says, Mother, did you hide on the boat to put Lily's soul to rest? But you knew this would happen. Yes, I didn't think Lily would give up so easily. I would give my life to save that poor girl's soul. Say, Sea Mother, what happened after Lily opened the door that night 14 years ago? Oh, Oh, please. Unfortunately, I don't think we'll get the vocals. Ah, you were interrupted. When Lily opened the door that day, well, it's just as you might have imagined. She saw her father back from the dead. He was in a terrible state. He returned to let Lily take his life. He returned to give Lily her voice back. He came back as a drowned corpse to be killed by his own daughter? And did she? Did she finally kill her father, who had finally returned? No. She came to return the dagger. Then, with her father's drowned corpse on her back, she walked on towards the ocean, staggering under the weight. That's the last time anyone ever saw them. We couldn't find their bodies either. No wonder her spirit isn't at peace. I couldn't do anything for her. Are you alright? I'm sorry to bring up all these bad memories. Why don't you get some rest? Thank you. Let's make another save here. I saved over the same save. That's unfortunate. Hopefully we didn't mess anything up. I'll save you. I forget, are we allowed to use the bed in here? It's not a big deal if I'm not at max MP. Anyway. Okay. Okay, I think her equipment is okay. The only thing I'm gonna change is probably her gun. Oh, she is the Minnie Mouser equipped. Never mind. She's gonna be chucking grenades, hopefully, every turn. Or your subordinate goes, "Aye! What is this? The wheelhouse? Did something happen there?" Octocrack Oracle. Atanai, Atana. The wheelhouse is locked from the inside. Open, damn you. Yeah, now we're talking. Okay. Okay. I'll just try to make do with what I have. I think I did miss the opportunity to shop, but it's not a big deal. We should still be able to do what I really need to do here. I guess it doesn't really matter what I do here, actually, with him, to be honest. So we'll just take reduced damage. Also, I just realized he's still in the back row. But he does so much damage, it doesn't matter. Now, since these are fire spirits, we are just gonna basically grenade them and kill them instantly. Girl and Dangerous
I could use some
is
help
still
here.
so super low. Uh-oh. Hold on, I missed some other different points in the chat. Where's the slooping and screes? Where's her doing Lily's voice? You can picture me doing voiceover for anime? Oh, no. Girl in Dangerous SP is just garbage. just... Sorry about that, chat. I caught, like, the bottom messages. I didn't read the higher part of the chat. I mean, that's kind of flattering. I don't think I'm that talented, but sure. Yeah, her sanity takes forever to increase. It is so painful. So that's unfortunately why I don't usually use her in the party. Like, we'll use her at the very end of the game because she'll actually finally get attack spells. Like right now, she only has heal, and that's it. I think she can Holy Edge, which we could try to take advantage of, but I swear that skill usually doesn't do anything. I don't know if it's just like it only works if it's an enemy weakness or something, but I feel like if you just put it on an ally, like nothing happens. I think it might only literally change the element. I don't think it actually adds to her damage. So, no worries. Yeah, she's gonna get like no sanity. I think like every 4 levels, if we're lucky, she'll get one. Compared to Rude Hero, which I think will gain one every level, and the Alluring Spy gets one like twice as often as Girl in Danger, question mark. We got more fire elements. Yeah, no worries, Matsky. Feel free to make as many comments as you'd like. Okay, I think we're still on target. I think I just wrote something down wrong in the notes. They're an elusive bunch, aren't they? What was that? You said you saw them in Dalian, didn't you? Were their relatives? I never imagined they'd actually... Battle monsters. I'm not about to lose to the likes of you. Yeah! Uh-oh, Sea Mother's doing something. Just, now Sea Mama's in on the action? Well, isn't this fun? No, I want to go back. No, go back. Is there anything you might, need today? We're gonna say yes, of course. So anyway, he acts as a general store. And the reason we're gonna talk to him is that there are 2 casual belts that I could purchase. Let's not buy 11 of them, that'd be terrible. So we want to get the discount on this if possible. As this is free damage, and we're going to need as much damage as possible. I don't think there's anything else we really need from the shop. If we really wanted another voodoo doll, if it had been used, I could have gone back and gotten that. But I think for now, I don't think there's anything else I really want. Funny enough, you actually don't want to get a staff yet for the other party member. Not because it's not useful to do so, but we're actually going to pick one up in like just a short time. Which I remember being annoyed at in the first playthrough. So knowing that, I don't really have to waste my time. Okay, here's the healing items. So I just want to make sure we have basically as much as possible. So this is called the safety insurance versus bosses. We now have 29 healing items. Got 3 mana leaves in case we really need it. Pure leaves, pretty much there. I should never hopefully have to Talisman of Luck again. We got through the hard part of the game, quote unquote. Although this fight is not too easy either. So chat. This blew my mind. If we say, what are you saying? It turns out he's lottery member number 13. Don't tell the boss. He is really easy to miss, chat. You can talk to him and not even realize he's lottery member number 13. This game is really sneaky with them. So, you in? I guess we could count him in on it. I actually don't really want Iron Clogs at all. Bee Dragon Horn is really good. Witch's Broth is really good. I feel like both of those are fine. Oh, there's 2 chances of the Bee Dragon Horn? Huh. Well, that might have been too early. Oh, right on the edge, chat. Receive Bee Dragon Horn. Whatever you do, don't tell the boss now, here? So anyway, we're gonna save that for a rainy day. Let's go take a look at what this does. Horn of Blue Dragon. A spiritual artifact shaped like the Horn of the Blue Dragon, a god of the 4 directions. Allies' attack powers are doubled, but hit areas are cut in half. Nice. Chat saying, Kato, your lottery member? What other secrets are you hiding under your chin? Whole bunch of them, chat. Yeah, I think we missed that in our first playthrough as well. It was kind of brutal. Smug-gler boss has nothing to say to us. Let's make sure we have as much damage as possible. Hmm. I'm gonna unequip the pedometer briefly. Oh wait, I can't double stack the belts. Never mind. As you can see, that was a massive attack increase. Look at that, from 56 to 58. Damage in this game scales really, 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 really hard. So if we even just going up 5 points is really impressive at this point in the game. So the fact that Alluring Spy is already at 45 is kind of crazy. Trying to think if I might move who has the bandit or brigand earrings, onto another character. I'm just thinking about it. I think I want to make sure we don't get paralyzed with the protagonist. And I think I'm going to briefly... This is a tough call. I might take off the pedometer for now. And give her the earrings for more damage. I think I just want to make sure we're not paralyzed. As long as these two aren't paralyzed, I think we're good. It's a tough call. Pocket Watch won't get any use right away, but there are some really annoying gimmicky encounters that are a lot easier if we have the Pocket Watch. And considering we're going to go beyond what speedrunners would do, we'll probably take advantage of the Pocket Watch in the near future. So I think our goal is mostly to defend the boat, and then once we're done with that, we'll go ahead and have a vote. And roll multiple belts. What kind of JRPG is this? Lulu from Final Fantasy X would be so disappointed in us, chat. She'd be shaking her head, be like, what were you doing? I guess I should fix their positions. I think like this should be fine. We're just gonna heal ourselves a little bit. There we go. Much better. So yeah, we have a lot of safety healing. Feeling pretty good about this. We'll put Raging Tiger on. Again, our goal is to just constantly gain money. So we're already getting bonus money every time we're in one of these fights, which is good. Oh, we just one-shot straight up. That's kind of crazy. Nice, I even got the nice. Let's see if the damage increase paid off. Ooh, it's like 1 point shy. Oh, so close. Unfortunately, Girl in Danger just got meleeed. Oh, Girl in Danger, you showing the power of the Bible. It was within 2 damage. Man, chat, if Alluring Spy had not died and had actually leveled earlier, would have one-shot. Anyway, we're seeing the impacts of not being the right level. We have to take way more damage. So hopefully this will make up for their experience loss earlier, because keep in mind, they lost multiple boss XPs, more or less, at this point. Speaking of which, Girl in Danger is level 9. She's just a little far, but look at her. Chat, I would like to point out Alluring Spy came in later, and she is almost double Girl in Danger's XP. Oh, Girl in Danger, you're so underleveled. Nice, we got more water, nice. Huh, piece of cake. You're a good boy. It must be after Master Quack Oracle, too. Please, boy, would you go and check? Geez, see, Mama, you sure know how to work people. Anyway, that old geezer won't be beaten so easily. Master Quack Oracle is in the middle of a ceremony. He's extremely vulnerable right now. No, I want to go save. We made progress. I know the treasure chest is empty. Yeah, depending on how long this takes, we might take a look at the help menu, but we might even just leave that for a longer session. We'll see. I didn't forget about it, chat, surprisingly. I think we're ready to go. Atanai, Atanai. Okay. So our damage with the protagonist is really good, and I think we're about to level right before the actual boss fight, which is incredibly good for us. Also, I just realized I forgot to heal Girl in danger. She could be in a lot of danger. I hope she doesn't die here. She really needs the XP. Okay, good. She didn't get hit. I'm not sure why I didn't grenade there. That was dumb. Oh well. I guess I have more MP for the next fight, question mark? That's okay. Feel yourself, girl in danger. She's always in danger, chat. But hey, she might actually have 100 health after this, which would be good news for us. Now, the reason I put the voodoo doll on her is not to revive her, it's actually just to make sure that her magic defense is high enough, as we'll be hit by a lot of spells in this upcoming encounter. Alright, since there's only 2 left, I'm just gonna normal attack. Love her 1 damage though, chat. Oh, she did 3 that time. Hey, the power of level ups, chat. She did almost triple damage on 1 shot. This guy's crazy dead. Goodbye. Come on, rude hero, girl in danger. You need to level. Both of you need to level. Nice, we got it, chat. So girl in danger, chat, finally has a 6 sanity point. Thank you. This is gonna make the next boss much easier. Unfortunately, she's still pretty far behind when it comes to everything else. But hey, her max health is now 107. That's pretty solid. I mean, the protagonist having more sanity is just kind of unfair, to be honest. And unfortunately, Alluring Spy probably could have leveled if she didn't die earlier. So she's probably 1 level under where I want her to be. But that's okay. We've almost leveled Fire to 30. Nice. We've, like, sort of course-corrected. Some characters are much further behind than others, just due to the boss XP. Alright, that should just about do it. Here we go. So this is an old-fashioned exorcism pentagram? Whoa, absolutely no clue what's going on, but it's damn impressive. This pentagram, it's incredible. I was gonna say, it pales in comparison to your storytelling, Sea Mother. Sorry to keep you waiting, people. Everything's ready now. Now, Sea Mother, I'll need your help. We have to keep Lily's power in check. Give me a shout when you're ready, kid. Master Quack Oracle, I shall assist you. I love how you just leave him. Oh, you can get into random encounters on the boat? I didn't even know that. Oh. Oh. Okay. I wasn't planning to get into more fights. I was actually just gonna go ahead and 10. But hey, I might be able to correct my XP difference with the Alluring Spy. Okay. And we'll have enough to get the fire summon if we really want to. Not bad, chat. I'd really prefer if I could get a grenade in here. One day, chat.
Yeah, I can use some help here.
Wonder how I did. Girl in Danger's gonna actually get even if you max her level, would she be Rude Hero was at the start of the game? That's a good question. I could try to look that up. I'm sure people have the max stats. Please remind me to write that down when we go between games. Yeah, so I'm actually gonna level with Alluring Spy. Nice. So she'll be exactly the level I wanted her to be at. We're just gonna tent here, so it doesn't really matter what I use here. Let's get into one more fight and save it. But yeah, it's really bad. I mean, if I recall correctly, when we beat the game the first time, I don't think she got more than 16 sanity. There are items you can use to increase sanity, but I preferred to use it on characters I'd actually use. Although technically we did use Girl in Danger the last like hour of the game. So I can't bash her that hard. But yeah, in the beginning of the game, my sentiment is I want her out of the party immediately. I just want somebody with some like modicum of sanity. Especially when you get to play as Rude Hero and his 32. You feel so spoiled. Like, Alluring Spies is not great, but at least now the fact that it's 10, I feel like really makes up for if you get a bad boss fight that kind of draws out for a while. Whereas Girl in Danger is just always a liability, unless you've been power leveling. It isn't until her sanity starts approaching like 10, 11, 12 that I feel she becomes a lot more usable. The Alluring Spy is basically at the sweet spot of sanity at the moment. Where if a boss fight goes well, I'm in no danger. If it goes slightly out of hand, it's not the end of the world. But it could still be a problem. Yeah, every level will help us. Who knows, maybe she'll even get another sanity point here. She did not. But hey, we'll take the health. Nice, fire leveled up. Now, even though I don't think XP really scales that much between encounters, the soul experience does change. So now that it's at the star rank level 1, it will actually be harder to fill it up with weak enemies. We'll use one of our many tents that we acquired. So we have a pretty healthy front line. We have 10k thanks to the bandit earrings, so feeling pretty good. Not bad evasion rates. Girl in Danger's evasion rates are terrible. Generally, we won't see us dodge a lot of attacks until probably about the midpoint of the game. We might get lucky every now and then, but don't expect it consistently. In fact, for the longest period of time, I thought that the evade rates just didn't work at all, but it does take a very long time for it to really make a difference. Okay, we're being asked if we're ready. We're gonna say we're ready. And we're hopefully gonna do this in one try. Let's see how it goes. All right then, mother. Let's do this. Yes, let's. Otena, Otena, Lili, come before me. Here she comes. Ah, damn you mortals! How dare you invoke that wretched chant! Die! Don't think she's happy to see us. So chat, this is a very interesting boss battle. So to start with, we're going to potentially be taking a lot of AoE damage. And unfortunately our weapons don't work super well here. We're going to be relying more on physical attacks. I probably should have switched the gun, actually, in retrospect. That's okay. So we're just going to do as much physical damage as we can. And Raging Tiger all the way, because we're just looking to do physical damage. And hey, that does slightly improve our magic defense. That's good. Girl in Danger is going to block every turn she's not healing. That's all she's really going to do. So this first form, I looked up, has a total of 580 health. Girl in Danger getting dunked on. Oh, you know what? That's like I think that's the first time we heard the voice of Lili. So I think it's implying because she didn't kill her father, she still has the deep father's voice. I was just thinking about that just now. It's an interesting observation from the boss battle. I don't think I really picked up on that the first time I played. That's fine. So, the 4 boss fight's going pretty well. Hello, Reen. Hope you're doing well. Ooh, 100 damage in a combo? This is what I was worried about. So let's see who's being targeted with Dark Messenger. Well, that was unfair. Well, rest in peace, Voodoo Doll chat. Did you like that? Did you like that insta-kill? That felt fair. Well, I don't have anything to say about that. We have to buy a Voodoo Doll later, unfortunately, because that did actually mess things up for us later. Okay. Rest in peace, our money, chat. That was like 5K the boss just did to us. Kind of annoyed, Reen. Hopefully things work out. Not sure what you're annoyed at. Hopefully it's something that can be resolved. Is that another insta-kill? Are you actually kidding me right now? So chat, what's really unfair about this is that in a little bit, the boss will no longer be able to do this attack. And we just got very bad RNG. If it had targeted basically anybody else, I think we would have been fine. I think she's more susceptible to it, but don't quote me on it. But yeah, but just in general, because her evade rate is terrible, she's not going to get out of the way. So we have to get basically all of our revive items back. But hey, we defeated Lily. $800 XP, nice. Well, apparently... Oh, we learned Blessed Light. That's useful for later. Root Hero getting even more damage, nice. Level Darkness, only 2 points. Help me, the pain. See, mother. Uh-oh. This doll's just about served its purpose. Who? How nice to finally meet you, girl in danger, Elliot. And Quack Oracle. Long time no see. So you're Dwai. You brought poor Lily back, didn't you? You were using her. That's right. Oh, girl in danger. You're more beautiful than I'd imagined. Well, well, we finally meet the real Tiny, eh? Except you're not nearly as cute. So you're the abominable Harmonixer, are you? Very well. I'm sure you and the old man will make a lovely snack for the Shanghai crabs. Lily, I shall unleash all of your power. Hate everything. Devour them with your hate. Yeah. One of those things where you had an argument with a dude who can't actually prove his points, just making excuses for the killings in it. Yeah. I unfortunately know how that feels. I empathize with you there. It's definitely a tough situation to be in, especially if it's like a close friendship kind of thing versus like some random stranger. 'Cause then it's like you're trying to get them to understand a point, and they're either just like ignoring it, or they're being really stubborn with a viewpoint contrary to researchable facts or something like that. It'd be very tough to be in those situations. Girl in Danger says, you're not gonna get away with this. Wait, Lily, I promise you, I will deliver you to eternal rest. Alright, so here's the real boss fight. Lily's looking a little different, chat. She's gone... Squid/octopus, question mark? Well, we're still gonna Raging Tiger, because that gives the most damage. I don't have a reason to swap out forms yet. Yeah, I was curious if her name had a specific meaning or not. Hold on, chat, before we get any further. So I think the reason she's that color is I think it is wordplay, chat. Because if you look at the characters in her name, I believe an interpretation of it, when it's just Lee, I believe, means plum. So I think they're having a little bit of wordplay with her colorization there. The more you know, chat. Anyway, back to the game. Yeah, fortunately we don't have to deal with Dark Messenger anymore, but we're gonna have to deal with another damage attack. So instead of 580 health, this character has 720 health. Ooh, nice crit. So we do quite a bit of damage each turn. This is what I don't really want to see. Hello, Hate Storm. Oh, it just does so much damage to Girl in Danger. Not having Voodoo Doll is kind of a pain here. She's going to be forced to heal herself every turn. So every other character is on their own when it comes to healing. The protagonist actually doesn't really take that much magic damage at this point, and it's kind of sad because like Girl in Danger's in the back row and she still took the most damage. I was going for the nice to speed things up a little. Ooh, got the crit, nice. I think I can afford to take one more attack with our frontliners. Also got another nice there. We're doing pretty solid. Unfortunately, you're gonna notice a pattern with a lot of the early bosses, and this is what makes them so difficult to deal with, is that we do not really have access to strong healing. Like, we have no triple heal, we don't have a lot of full heals. It's quite difficult to deal with. Oh, you're talking about dubs versus subs. That's kind of an interesting conversation to have. I don't know if I would go like hardcore and say dubs are the worst thing. We're gonna have a tangent topic while we're playing this. I think, for example, the Yu Yu Hakusho dub in particular is probably one where I would say I prefer the dub over the sub. But in general, I usually stick to sub. We're talking about that kind of thing. It's not even necessarily just due to the acting or anything. It's actually due to things being lost in translation. Where I feel like when it's English dub, they'll remove jokes or slightly tweak lines, so I prefer more the original writing. I'm more interested in that when I watch something. In both instances, I actually watch with subtitles. Fun fact, chat. So to me, it doesn't make a difference whether or not there's text at the bottom of the screen or not. But I could see some people finding that annoying. If they just want to listen to a show, for example, but not necessarily look at the screen all that closely. For example, they might have something up on the second screen. They happen to be doing something else. Cool. We're taking a lot of damage, but ideally, we're going to attack every turn with Rude Hero, and the boss should die fairly soon, since we've done over 400 damage at this point. Girl in Danger's sanity is extremely low. Nothing new has happened here, so we're in a little bit of trouble. So yeah, it's just like those little differences. I do find it very interesting to go back and forth. I know people had some very I would say interesting things to say about dubs on Netflix in particular. I think there was a big brouhaha with, what was it, Evangelion? So sometimes I feel like the author's intent isn't even kept in mind for dubs. So you have to kind of really pick and choose if you're going to do that. Again, there's nothing wrong with like some really common shows. But, man, nothing but Hate Storm, huh? Okay. Well, as I said before, hopefully we kill the boss before we get into a healing loop. There we go, perfect. So we would have had only one sanity left on Girl in Danger, so she could have literally only survived one more turn of Rude Hero attacking. To give you an idea of how low her sanity is, she barely pulled through without losing sanity. Do we learn Scout from Luring Spy? I will use that ability to show it off, but ultimately I don't find it all that interesting or useful. Now, what I do find very interesting is look at how much money we just attained, chat. That is going to make up for our missing doll. We're at 20k already. 1000 XP is kind of nice. And then we got a Black Tortoise Fang, which we know doubles our attack. We'll be taking advantage of that at some point, I hope. Excellent. Thank you. Not bad, not bad. It's your turn next. Way he goes, chat. It's too early to fight a major character. Oh no, Sea Mother. Sea Mother. You're really something, Sea Mother. You gave every last ounce of strength you had to save her. It's been a long time since I've seen such fine magic. Oh, yeah, that is an unfortunate viewpoint, Reen. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, that's definitely a downside. I was gonna say, that's not a good argument point. Girl in Danger says, rest in peace, good Sea Mother. Sorry, chat, we lost Sea Mother. We're undercutting the scene. Spirits in the heavens. Spirits in the heavens. Our beloved magic user will be coming under your care. Our wonderful, wonderful magic user. Please, be good to her. Uh-oh, she's fading from existence, chat. Yeah, spirits, be good to her for us, won't you? See ya, Sea Mama. She's looping in heaven right now. Chat, even just reading the word makes me laugh. It's not an appropriate time to laugh, but it still made me laugh. Back Oracle says, fine send-off. Sea Mother will be most pleased. It's true, the chat did say schloop. That was one of her favorite words. Courier's subordinate says, it's finally over, right? The monsters are gone. Yes, everything's all right now. Let's get this thing moving. Full speed ahead, please. He's talking about defending bad translation solely because it is English and not foreign gibberish. Yeah, that's kind of, what's the term I'm looking for? Xenophobic, chat? Is that the term I'm trying to think of? I don't think that's a good outlook on life in general. Like, that extends to issues beyond comparing anime dub to subtitles. Yeah, that's pretty unfortunate. I think there's a lot of talent on both sides. Again, it's like I have a preference, but I don't think that will ruin my experience with some of them. I do feel, however, that for some of the shows that I have rewatched both, just out of curiosity, generally speaking, I still prefer the sub just because of the voice actor matching the character a bit better. I feel like the way they approach humor characters is a little different in terms of like the voices they give to those characters in English versus something, for example, like the Japanese version. And I don't feel like the English versions of those characters usually works very well for me. I think some of the more noble characters or some of the knights or some of the villains, I think the voices could go either way. But I feel like joke characters in particular, oof, in English sometimes, chat, just oof. Anyway, back to the game. Right. But what in God's name did I bear witness to tonight? You witnessed the death of one of the best characters in the whole series. Rest in peace, Sea Mother. Okay, chat, so I think we have a few more cutscenes to go, but we'll be taking a break from the game. Y says, ugh, I failed again. Thank Tian Dalian. Yet again on that rotten boat. Must not underestimate that boy's power. Now that quack Oracle has joined the girl. Time to take a step back and conjure up a plan. Ugoy of Kowloon. Not really sure what voice to give this character. I forget what his general demeanor is. He looks very angry. I see the scowl on the bottom left. Guess I'll go more neutral for now until I feel something, chat. You called, Master Dewey? Ah, Ugoy. So glad you can make it here from Kowloon. I did not wish to tear you away from Hong Kong, but I could not afford not to call you. Do not worry. Not much is going on in Hong Kong, and to tell the truth, I was growing a little bored. Indeed, we've already made puppets of the newly appointed French parliamentary officials. Excellent. Damn the foreign superpowers. They believe this country is theirs for the taking. Huh. I'll never let it happen. As long as I'm here, they won't lay a finger on Shanghai. Master, if I may be so bold, are you experiencing difficulties with the Demon's Gate invocation? Yes, well, as you can see, the spirit machine of Yuhai Tower is complete and ready to go. But the girl, the key, is still running loose. An unwelcome guest blocks my way. Unwelcome guest? Absolute sage quack oracle. You can't hit me with the full title like that, Dewey. I'm not expecting it. Yeah, I mean, just to briefly go back into the subtitles thing, like for me, if I'm watching a show with people, I find having subtitles on is so good because then even if people are talking or commenting in the show, I can still follow what's going on with the show. Whereas if it's English only, no subtitles, if people are laughing or talking over it, I just can't hear the show. So I just find in like group experiences, subtitles are on. So if you're wondering why is that I always have subtitles on, whether I watch it alone or in a group, I just always prefer to have it there as the backup. That way I don't miss plot points. And that could just be, that doesn't even have, it just pertain to anime. Like that even just pertains to regular movies. I'll put on the subtitles. Boy says, Master Quack Oracle, I never imagined he still lived. Well, he does. The bastard. He's been standing in my way ever since we were in training together. Ooh, some backstory there. My blue dragon trap only resulted in killing an old hag. Ugh. Pathetic, I tell you. Not to worry, Master Dewey. I shall deliver the girl to you immediately, along with the old man's head. Good, good. You've always been my best student. A word of warning, though. Do not underestimate them. One of them is a monster with the power of fusion. Fusion? The Japanese man. He can't still be alive. No, this one is different. He's still young, though there's no doubt he's a Harmonixer. 2 young Mirages have fallen to him thus far. Gods! If what you say is true, Master, this should be most interesting. I, Wugoe of Ulan, shall not fail you. I'm reading the chat. New older translation like Lupin the Third 2000 anime did a bit better nowadays. Example is Goman's catchphrase was a cut yet another worse. The object Japanese was this is unworthy of my blade in English, whereas the original is said in annoyance for his powerful blade. Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm talking about. Like, if it was just like word for word the Japanese version in English, I think I would have less hesitation or reservations on it. Rick is saying... Oh yeah, definitely. If people have hearing conditions, of course, I always put the subtitles on. Exactly, Kirk. And as I said before, there could be a lot going on. It could be like a car is going by, you just mishear it, and it kind of ruins the moment if you have to pause and rewind. Oh, I mean, you're reminding me of the translations tend to be funny rather than faithful. Yeah, I know what you're talking about all too well, unfortunately. Well, Dewey saying, then I'll wait for the good news. Show that grinning jerk, Roger Bacon, what we're capable of. Sorry, Dewey, you had your swearing limit of 1 per stream. Now we'll go away. Go! Yes, Master. So we're gonna pause here before we go to Shanghai. We're actually coming into another boss battle, but this one is, I think, impossible to lose, so I don't have anything to worry about there. But I think what we're gonna do, chat, is we're gonna save. And we're gonna save from the standpoint of YouTube. That will be concluding right here. So say goodbye to YouTube, everybody. I'll be pausing the recording briefly. But essentially, we'll be going into voting, and I'll go ahead and set up a poll at this point. So if you like Shadow Hearts and you want to see more Shadow Hearts, I highly urge you to vote to continue the current game. Otherwise, we'll be trying out whatever the chat happens to request, and we'll see what the chat is interested in as I set up a poll. But for now, YouTube, thank you for joining, and maybe we'll come back with this game in a bit. If not, it is what it is.